highlight some things in this photo. So a couple of things. This is a photograph that I just came across of what looks to be John F. Kennedy Jr. and his wife. And this is scary for me because I think that this was created to keep us asleep. And I'm going to show you why. There's a couple of reasons why. And it's not readily apparent to the average person why, but I'm going to walk you through how a graphic designer analyzes this stuff. This is very important for us to understand. And I'm just going to start zooming in, and I want you to see this. A couple things. The blackness. The absolute blackness. So I'm going to take I want you to see this. The RGB. Now, this is not a direct indicator, but if you look at this, you would see a lot greater variance behind someone in the black. And then as you move closer to the coat, you would see even a greater variance. Right? So I would see, but look at that. Look at how the gradient, and what I mean by gradient, let me show you, is right here, the RGB factor. As I start pulling in my cursor, look at how it's moving. It's different shades of black, but it's all at the extreme bottom of the color spectrum. This is indicative of photoshopping. Normally what you would see is like a scatter effect. And I'll show you this here. Like that right there. You see how it scatters as I go across a gradient? It scatters. It jumps between here and up and down. Here it's like almost solid, like it was designed to be black, okay? This is totally photoshopped. And then it like perfectly gradients up. Like that's a perfect Photoshop. Now I'm going to start scanning in because I want to show you how the overlapping features of the design. This is called bitmap. And in bitmap, what we're looking for are patterns. And there are a couple of patterns here. I'm going to show them to you. This is really frustrating me because this has got to be deep state activity pretending these people are alive. There's a break line here. There's a break line here. If you just come a little close, stand back, there's a break line here. Watch it right here. Pull it away. Watch it right here, break line there. There is a break line right over here where the gradient stops. Now, this is interesting. There was a break line here. And there is a break line here. Meaning someone took a square brush and they brushed in these angles. There is also a break line over here. And as I scroll around her face, let's go by the chin. There is a break line here. There is a break line. If you look right here by the crest, right here, it breaks. So this thing is coordinated. And look at this. If I start taking this thing in little squares and just lining out the break lines where I see the lines that they created, this is a very sophisticated software. Whatever they're using is highly sophisticated. Where is it? There's definitely one here. You can see it right there. Look at that. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, and let's look at him. So I'm just going to get rid of it, and then we're going to look at him too. Look at the break line. Look at the square right here. Color Color changed right in this area. They used a qubit function to render the image, to break up the major lines so at a distance it looks perfect. But when you come in close, you can see, like right here in this cross section, it just doesn't look normal. Look at the cross section here, the cross section here, the cross section here. And if that doesn't, oh, right, oh, there it is, the box. You see the box? The small corner right here in this area. Look at the corner. Look at how it like comes here. See, there's pink here. And what you would want to see naturally is you would want to see this. Oh, that's too much. Like if I were doing this image, I would double check this. I mean, this is not done by a professional. I would do this. I would shade this in with pink. Now look at that square disappears. That looks more natural. And then I would take a mixer brush, and I would mix those two in. And now look, that's the problem. It looks artificial. But now with this, if I zoom in, it's absolutely square. Look at how that's just squares right off, right there. There's a square there. There's a square there. Like you could see the square. Now, I'm gonna just grab a random photo. Like a random photo that we have on my computer. Okay? I'm just gonna grab a photo. I'm gonna go to photo. I'm gonna go to photos. Yeah, I'm rendering photos. I'm gonna try to grab something, or you know what? I'm gonna go online and just grab a random photo. I'm just gonna type in photos. So here I go. I'm just gonna type in photo of a person, and I'm gonna grab something like this. You know, it's how about a dark background? Let's do photo at night. We'll even do a night photo. Okay, yeah, like just anything, right? Anything, and then even if it's a little grainy, right? Let's look for something. Photo at night of person. It's a great example, but that's like high resolution. Here we go. Same basic principle, right? This is just a normal photo. Let's just grab this and drop it in here. And this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off. When people start fucking with you like this, where they start playing with the people. Like they hire graphic designers. Come on, seriously? Seriously. Like it's copied, let's get a paste going. Come on. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second, please. I get really frustrated with this stuff because I don't really. Let me just do a photo of person in the dark. Photo of person at night. All right, so all I'm going to do is click on this guy, and I'm going to drag him and I'm going to drop him into Photoshop. Boom, you saw that, right? Let's do something on him. Let's just come in here and take a look at how this photo. This is a normal photo, guys. This is just a normal photo. Okay? It's a normal freaking photo. Let's zoom in. That's a normal photo. There are no squarings. Yeah, it's pixelated on the corners and there's like this jagged edge. This is very typical of a photo. Boom, 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 boom. Jagged edges. Jagged edges that make in bitmap organically. This is just an organic photo. And then you've got this variance. See this variance in here? Yeah, this is the variance in here. So look at this variance right in here. It's totally varianted. And even over here on the black side, you'll see variance, like right here. Look at this. This right here, this dirtiness, it's just filthy. That's normal imagery, is filthy. It's filthy. It's just dirty with that dark gray and those different colors that blend in. There is no squaring. Show me a square. Yeah, you get a little square here, and you get a little square here. But look, that's different from this one. That's different from this one. That's different from this one. That's every single cubit is different. You don't see that with this photo. For instance, you see a cubit right here of a green eye. There's a cube right here. Right here. Purple on top, green to the bottom. And it almost looks like it flows. It flows from purple to green to this color to this color with some variance in the middle. And it's not even an eye as you look close at it. Let's go back to the other one. There is no eye here, and which we can compare to, so I won't make that. But you guys can do the comparison yourself. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like, you can see, like, look at this line right here. There's a line right here, and then it boxes off, and boom, there's a massive change. Where's this green coming from? Like, where is the green? This is not green. There's no green in here. Where is this? Was it cut from a different image of him and put on a black background? Look at this line here where there's like really light here and really dark here. It's the same angle. There should be equally light here and equally dark here. So what I would do is I would come and create a brush. I would bring a brush in here, and you know, I would do like a dodge. I would do like a dodge if I was touching this up, because the deep state sucks, man. They just hire the stupidest freaking people. And then just lighten that up. Just lighten that whole area up in here. And now look, you break up the image, right? Yeah. Dummies. But look what happens to the image. See, that's why they didn't do it. So what we can do is do a mixing brush. So why is that dark? And then this is light. Like, it doesn't make sense. Where's the shadow coming from? Why is there a shadow in this part? Let's go to the mouth. Really? Really, a square? Let's just grab this and let's just make the square so you can see it. Let's delete it. You see it right here? There's a square here. Look, they're not matching up right here. They're not matching up right here. Look at these lines that are coming down. This is computer generated, man. Or it was a photo taken at another time that was scanned in, but I don't see it, man. It's too cubic to me. I recommend that people be very, very careful in the photos they're seeing. Like, if this is them, if this is a fake, and it's a brilliant fake too, because like you come up here on the corner and look, it's all cut away. It's like perfect. There's like no cubic. There's like no, it's like all been brushed away. Like several different images have been brought together to make this of different people's faces. And you can tell right here, the cut line. And then they tried to blend it in. And there's another cut line right there. Right here. You can see it. You can see the line. No match. 3 colors here, 3 colors don't match. 30 colors here, 30 colors don't match. Maybe 30 colors here, 30 colors don't match. There's like a break. There's usually not a break. And look, you can see that here. There's not a break like that. Where's the break here? Show me a cubit break in this image. Just anything that's cubit like that. Maybe here, boom. There's a little line here, right? So we'll just sort of line it out, right? We'll be like, oh, I see a line here. That could be fake. Okay, another line. There's a line here. Everything else, very organic. This dirtiness is typical of photos, broskies. Very typical, this dirtiness. Look at this. Even in the blacks are not blacks. They're like all over the place. Yeah, they're like all over the place. This is very typical. It's what you want to see. That's the analysis here. So a couple locations, right? Nothing near the complexity of what's going on in this image, bro. And I'll tell you, you can look almost anywhere. Look at the bow tie. Yeah, there's another one here. Another break line here. Yeah, someone used a function to do this. Oh, here's another break line here. Another break line here. Yeah, this is not natural. It's not natural. Another break line here. Another break line here. Another break line here. This is all about division, guys. They want us all divided. Oh, this is even better. It just stops. It just stops. It goes to pure white and pearl and pure white. It just stops. Right here. It just stops. There is no stoppage with a real image. Example, like the gray doesn't stop. It blends all the way. Show me the stop line, like where it just stops. There is no stop. Now, it's possible. There are images that do stop when it's white on white. But even on black, you're going to have variances. Like right here. See that white hue is the light coming off of them. That's the natural light coming off of the subject. Watch. Look at the jump. See, up here it's consistent. And look, no movement here. And then it wildly jumps within the blacks. Look at the blacks. Oh, not all the blacks. Yeah, that's it right there. That's what you want to see. That jitter. That jitter is organic in black coloring, because it doesn't render every black the same. Watch this. Just watch the jitter. All in the lower range. Perfect in the lower range. Watch the jitter. Perfect in the... Right here it changes as you get close to the head. Right along the edge. Watch the edge. Right along the edge. Look at how consistent that is. It's a little jitter there. Let's just go straight up. All on the bottom. That's totally black. That's not natural for blacks. Look at the switch. Look at the linear. That's an algorithmic switch. That is basically an algorithmic line. Like an exponential equation. Look at the exponential equation. It goes from black, exponentially changing. Exponential. It's everywhere. Exponential. Watch it. Black, exponential. Let's do it here. We'll go from his black. Black. Look at the difference. It goes from 0 to here in the other image. Here it's like here and here. And it'll change. Watch. Here to there. But then if I do this, it changes its location. First it was here, then 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 you'll see it changing. And look, not exponential. That's similar. Different. It's pretty typical. It's coming back to the same location. But look, notice how there's color. There's always a little bit of color. It's up here. Note, it's not down here. It's up here. Because there's always color in a photo because everything is colored. Look at this. No color. Drops all the way down. Here, it's a little better. But that's because they bleached it out. But look, almost 0. This is, these blacks seem to be ordinary. But the edges, man, No way. And the whites are way too white. Bro, look at this. That's a perfect white. There's never a perfect white. Never a perfect white in a photo. Example. The best white is right here. Let's see. Not even a perfect white. Look. FEFFD. Even in the center. Now maybe there. In a white, there are differences in white. You have to understand this. Someone bleached out this photo and made it so that it would look authentic. That's all I'm saying.